You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of Who Do You Got Tonight? We're doing a best of producer series situation. Took us a long time to come up with a battle for this particular producer. This gentleman has just got hits across the board, different genres. We couldn't come up with anything, so we decided to come up with a best of for tonight's episode. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for tonight's producer episode. The best KG produced songs of all time. Give it up for Jersey's own KG. That's right. Straight out Naughty by Nature. That's right. Straight out the bricks. KG. If you don't know who we're talking about the infamous producer slash DJ slash beatsmith himself, KG, 1/3 of the original Naughty by Nature trio. This man has done more than Naughty by Nature. For those that don't know, we're going to explore tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start playing music off the bat. Heavy flower given today because Jersey definitely, like I said, needs his flowers. We're going to have to do a best of Jersey episode one day too. I don't want to do that because then Ike might chime in with a best of Long Island. I don't want to get him.
How you coming for that man when he not here to protect himself? That's messed up.
I didn't tell him not to show up today. Let's go and get things started, man. Like I said, I just want to get straight to the music. So I want to start things out with listing the songs that we curated for tonight's battle. That's right, we took a little time off the call to come up with a list that we think kind of showcases this man's talents on a bunch of different genres and a bunch of different styles. Tonight's lineup, we had to start off with, obviously, it goes without saying, a song by Naughty by Nature, because it makes the most sense. We decided to talk about tonight's favorite amongst us, Naughty by Nature's entry with Uptown Anthem.
Banger.
Shout out to Riverside, mother.
Riverside, motherfucker.
I didn't want to say it, but we have to edit that out. It don't matter. We go ahead and talk about another situation having to do with KG. I don't 100% know if this group is out of Jersey, but they're definitely part of Flavor Unit. Shout out to Flavor Unit. If you know, you know. We'll be talking about that throughout the evening as well. Let's talk about his R&B chops. Group that we all know and love that had a career more than just these records right here. They had a long career, but we're going to talk about the one that said it all. Let's talk about Zhané. DJ. An absolute must-have clip in the DJ bag.
For sure.
Must have.
Again, an absolute must. You ain't got no Zhané, Desperado? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, for
looking
real.
at them crazy. Let's also talk about another Flavor Unit representative, if not, maybe the head, the top of the totem pole, the queen at least. That's right, we're talking about none other than Queen Latifah with UNITY. Did you know he produced that?
Yes.
Did y'all know he produced that? I'm talking to people at home, I'm talking to people that don't know. They don't know. It's right. KG, baby. KG. That's just a little bit of the flavor, Jersey flavor right there. Let's start to explore outside of that circle. Because again, when you're hot like that, other people come looking and want some of that same flavor for their projects. Let's talk about Notorious B.I.G. That's right. The great himself tapped the man KG for a little bit of production. Let's talk about a very favorite song of ours, heartfelt, warming song. Let's talk about Notorious B.I.G.'s contribution with Missing You, featuring 112. Great ass record right there. I didn't know that was KG. Figured that out along coming up with tonight's battle. Did not know that. Missing You by Notorious B.I.G. featuring 112. I want to talk about a specific gem that came up. I forgot who in the room came up with this one, but this is an absolute must talk about conversation record that needed to get played tonight. Let's talk about KG's production with a little pen help, if you know, you know, by one of his own. Let's give it up for the youngsters, Cruise.
Yeah. That was a dope album, too.
I love that album. I love that song. I love that video.
Love it.
Tretch all on this, like I said, Tretch's pen all over it. He's in the song in the video.
That the Stretch and Bob freestyle with Big L and Jay-Z, that beat, that's Milkbone, but I think he did that too.
No, we've explored that. We went down that route doing this homework. I definitely think me and maybe a few others in this room definitely thought that. You as well, apparently.
Yeah, I thought.
He did not. He was down with the whole Flavor Unit, down with Tretch and all of them. I don't even know if he was Flavor Unit to be 100%.
He's on the Milkbone album though.
Oh, like I said, he was from that Jersey family for sure. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure he's Flavor Unit or not, but he definitely had. He ran with them. I remember interviews back then. He would always shout out Tretch as one of his inspirations and all that. And I automatically assumed as well, like I think you did it, that was KG on It's Real, right? But it's not. Last but not least, another R&B contribution because it makes sense. He did so much R&B as well. His production was insane. Let's talk about a very popular. I'm gonna have to go and say again, another clip in the DJ bag for R&B bag at least. Let's give it up for R&B trio next with Too Close.
Oh my gosh.
Pause. We're gonna pause.
And Wifey he did.
Listen, the next album, most of the majority of that next album, he did. We're talking about, again, I don't want to talk about too many. Let's save it for for the conversation throughout the evening. But there's a lot of records that you would jam into, R&B and hip hop wise, back in the 90s and 2000s, that you didn't know was this man's, production. We gonna go ahead and give this man his flowers tonight. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes every Monday night, 8 p.m. Standard Time. Let's go ahead and start things off. Let's start with a little R&B. You know what I'm saying? Let's act like some DJs. We play R&B before we play all the hip hop, right? Let's go ahead and do that. It goes without saying.
The ladies.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do a little Jeanne versus Next. Again, Flavor Unit in the building. KG on the boards. We're talking about Hey Mr. DJ going up against Too Close. Oh, I know.
Ooh.
Wow.
Starting off with
what we're gonna do now is go back.
Let's produce KG songs of all time. KG, give him his flowers.
Yeah, come on.
Too close.
Dance for me, baby.
Pause.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Diva Speaks. I see you.
All right. Come on. Don't stop now. You done did it. Come on. Yeah. All right. Hold up. Baby, when we're crying, that's right. I get so excited.
That you're dancing like you're naked. Oh, it's almost like we're sexing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boo, I like it. No, I can't deny it, but I know you can tell I'm excited. Oh, girl.
Step back, you're dancing kinda close. I feel a little boom coming through on you.
Now, girl, I know you felt it. Before you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do.
Baby, when we're crying,
oh yeah,
I get so excited.
Feel so good, so real.
Try, but I can't find it.
You,
dancing real close.
and it's a
Real slow.
you know,
You're making it hard for me.
For me.
The song of soccer moms everywhere.
Soccer moms love that song
Believe it.
because they loved it when it came out too. They was like, boy,
They get to reminisce. They get to reminisce about when they were still from the back.
if you're just joining us, shout out to everybody in the chat, shout out to everybody watching at home. Leave it in the comments if you're feeling KG, if he's a favorite of yours or not. I need to know because we feel KG deserves his flowers. If you don't know what KG we're referring to, we're talking about KG, the notorious third member of Naughty by Nature. That's right, the producer, the beat maker, the songsmith himself. We're talking about KG, best produced songs of all time. We just covered some of his R&B stuff. That's right. You got here just in time. The Diva Speaks. I'd love to know your opinion. Make sure you leave your votes if you're in the chat. You got the voting booth up there. We're talking about Zhané versus Next. A little Hey Mr. DJ versus Too Close. I mean, let's set it up. I want to talk DJs first. I want to talk to my man Scandalous. I mean, like I said,
Oh,
I think both
man.
records are absolute must. Your 90s R&B breakfast brunches.
Yeah.
These two records have to.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I gotta go
have
first.
to
on
play.
this one.
You drop the volume. You said what you said?
I said, well, I gotta go first because this is a super tough round because to your point, Jules, as a DJ, you have to have both of these records. If you do not have both of these records, we're questioning your DJ bag. We're questioning how you got the gig because you had to have these records. These records were that big, they were that important. As we always talk on this channel, you know, you was leaving with something, or you know, this was club culture and everything back then. You know, this when the music was good. I'm biased to both because for me they serve two purposes, right? And I guess if I'm a DJ, right, I can throw both on. Both will get played. I like the Zhané record more. I like that record more. But if I am a DJ in a venue, I can't let my personal opinion affect the music. I think for this, I gotta give the nod to Next being the bigger record in this case.
A bigger record, okay.
I love the Zhané record. Like I put the Zhané record more in my house, but I know if I'm DJing, I gotta play the Next though.
I'm surprised. I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
Nah, I agree with Scan. Actually, I'm gonna
Go for it.
I know you didn't ask me, but I gotta go with Scan on this one too and say the Next record, man, because that is a really big record, bro. And it's definitely, if we're talking about, you know, party bag songs, you can't really get away without playing that song. That's the barbecue song, the family reunion song, the wedding song, the high school reunion song.
Shit. Okay, I see what you're
Mhm.
saying. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
The Ratchet
It's
Club song.
everything,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah.
It's
I mean, but
everything.
But it's a dirty record. It's a filthy record.
It's a dirty record, but if you want to get the girls on the dance floor, you play that record, they will get up and dance to it because they love singing that shit. Get dancing, girl. They love that shit, bro.
The girls love the filth.
Hi-go,
Bro. The
hi-go.
girls love the filth.
They love the filth.
They love the filth.
They love the filth, bro.
Listen, I want to segue to the good Reverend Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Good Rev. You know what's the good word today? What's the preach? You know what's today's noteworthy attention when it comes to both of these records? You know what's your sermon when it comes to these two?
I mean, he kind of summed it up. Exactly what I was gonna say, because this is a record that is so universal, and I do like the Zhané record a lot more because I'm not singing Next. I'm not singing Too Close.
That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying?
You know what
Like
I'm saying?
it's a little.
But it's universally acceptable, and like
Yeah.
you could play that depending on what type of gig you got. You could play that song for some people. I ain't gonna say what kind of people, but they still won't know what they talking about.
Hey, come on.
Right.
You gonna play that song in the church, right?
I mean, the instrumental. I mean, they talk worse in the church. And they're getting I am delivered. What?
Too close.
They talking way more filthy in church.
So your vote is definitely still though, even though you wouldn't recite it, but you're picking.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Got you.
but both records especially. But yeah,
Both records are fire though.
Yeah,
Both
like my
records-
day to day, I'm playing the Zhané on my day to day.
yeah. I'm never playing Next on my
Yeah,
day.
like my day
Oh
to
yeah,
day.
no.
Dude,
Outside of my DJ bag, you won't hear me play that song.
Yeah.
In the DJ bag,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yo, I'm surprised that Scan picked that Too Close joint because I know, like me, I know you're heavy on that Jeanne, man. I know.
Yeah. I love that Johnny album, man. Both of them.
Yep.
Oh, the album in itself. I mean, he did practically the whole album.
It's a really good album and a really good song, really dope song.
Executive producer Triple C. What are you thinking about, Trip?
Going to Hey Mr. DJ.
You
That's-
going to hit the DJ?
That screams some.
The
that's
one
scream-
DJ in the room the non-DJ in the room went with the DJ record. That's crazy.
Yeah, that screams summertime right there.
Oh, big time.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
both of them really.
Absolutely.
And I forget their names, but the lighter one, the lighter skin one,
Mhm.
her younger. I went to high school with her younger sister. She was a cheerleader, Paula, bad as hell.
I want to ask the chat too. Chat, what do you think? I mean, a lot of the votes right now, we're not done, are heavily leaning towards next at the moment. Too close. We got one vote in for Jeanne from Triple C for Hey Mr. DJ. But name me another next record.
Wifey.
Wifey.
'Cause I feel like I could throw a few Jeanne joints out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I feel like the
But
Jeanne.
we're just talking about this song though. If you're talking
Oh
about
yeah. Like I said, this is what I said. It has nothing to do with this. I was talking
Okay.
about now. This is about the groups now. This ain't even about.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like Jeanne had a better run. They had about
oh,
two albums.
absolutely.
Next had
Yeah.
about one album. You're right. I forgot about Wifey, and that's a really good record too. KG did that, but it don't matter. It's still a good record. But I'm curious. I mean, chat. Does anybody know in the chat that did?
And the Johnny albums are in rotation for me. I listen to those albums every now and again because they're great albums to listen to.
Yes.
Mhm.
And for me, they take me back to college and every girl that you ever wanted to talk to in college, when that album came out, they were playing that album
Jeanne.
Oh,
non-stop.
Fuego.
oh, okay.
What
I
year
thought-
did that album come out? Hold on, let me try to find out.
1994.
94.
94 was the first one?
97, I think was the second
94 and
one.
97. Saturday Night was 97.
Yeah.
Pronounced Jeanne was 94.
Wait, so 97 had the If I
Yeah,
Could.
Crush. Yeah. You see, you know. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
you see how
Yeah.
Carl Thomas Jules has got now.
Yeah.
Jules went Carl Thomas right now.
Yo,
And
that was
Ricky
legit,
Motion,
yo,
that's
it was-
how fire.
Yo, son, I
That's
used
how
to wear
fire it was.
Paul, I used to wear that fucking acapella. Cause that acapella. I used to wear that acapella album, bro.
Yo, let me
You
tell
see the
you.
Carl Thomas come out? You see how the
Yeah,
Carl
yeah,
Thomas
I
came
did.
out?
But did you see how I grasped for air? You saw how I grasped for air?
And when the pronounced Jeanne came out, that was perfect cuffing season, dog. Came out on February 15th. Cuffing season
Mhm.
personified.
Mhm.
But we got Triple C's voting, we got Scans voting, Holes voting, Revs voting. Cool Breeze, what do you think, sir?
I gotta go with the Jeanne, man.
Go
I
ahead.
like the Too Close joint, but that Jeanne, I think for sure, man. I think that duo, they were very, very much underrated, man. And I think
They
you
were.
know they had their inner turmoil thing going on, but I
Did
think
they? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't put that
yeah.
together, but I know there was a.
They beefing heavy.
Yeah.
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 So the
They
thing
ain't
is,
even hide it either.
right. So I think they could have been much bigger
Mm.
than they were if they continued
agreed.
down that path.
Good
They only
point.
got 2 albums out of them, but I think we could have had at least like 7 albums out of them, if
I
anything.
agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
They could have
Right.
easily again been. I mean, because the group situation in music today is just almost like non-existent. So it'd be
Yeah.
cool to see a group like them again.
Eh, My fault, Jules.
Breeze.
Just everything
Breeze.
about them, the aesthetic, they sounded great. They were both bald headed. It was like they were beautiful with bald heads. It was like
I mean, they could have went on because remember they're prior to the neo soul movement,
Yeah.
so they could have easily
Yeah.
fell into that
Yep.
lane and go even further.
Easily.
You
Easily.
know, what were we gonna say, Hobo?
I was gonna ask you, Breeze, how many houses did you shake to the John A record?
You know, since they only had 2 albums, I'm gonna say 2 houses. So.
that's that motherfucking. What they say in the chat? Yeah, it's that Carl Thomas rage. That's really just making a face and driving by. It's really in your feelings, but you gonna keep moving. He gonna cry in the car. He gonna cry. Without being said, like I said, we've come to the end of round number 1. I do want to find out what the chat room thought because the chat's heavy. I see everybody talking about people talking about Jaheim. Like I said, he didn't even come up I mean, no, it came up in conversation, but we made choices around here. But like I said, yes, Jaheim, first and second album, Fuego. Okay, he's responsible for a lot.
Mhm.
On there, I don't know what did the chat think, Hobo, as far as Janae and Next in the voting booth.
The chat was 100% for Janae.
Mm.
100%.
I want to
Yeah.
make it clear that this room felt a little differently. Now, while it wasn't one-sided, but it did, there was a tipping point in the scale, and it looks like for round number one, we'll call this the R&B round, best KG produced songs of all time. We're looking at basically Next moving on to the next round with Too Close as far as representation for R&B is concerned. So yeah, that's pretty dope.
But-
Again, dope
Is that
record.
fair assessment?
Say again.
Is that a fair assessment? They chose because of DJ Bag. But personally,
Anybody can say
We
whatever
all,
the hell-
yeah, we all like with the Zane record, but you know what I'm saying? Just
Janae, man.
The
I'm a
DJ
little,
bag
I'll
is
be honest, I'm a little surprised at the result myself. But again, you can stand on whatever hill you want, whether it's cleaning up, this is the one I play more. This is the one I feel does better for me in the club. Or if you don't DJ, whatever the case may be. But I do have a question for everybody around the who knows, or even in the chat. Chat, let me know, everybody in the comments. Let's talk about the production a little bit real quick. That Janae, is that a sample?
yes.
Do we know, like, is it a
I
pop?
forgot. It is a sample. I forgot who it is, but it is a sample. Yeah.
it's a couple.
From the 80s. Yeah. Yeah.
Because again, it's so normal now. But 94, when we go back in time a little bit, it was again, that's like Mary, the R&B hip hop thing was still not too new, but it was just like not everybody was doing it like they are later.
My fault, Jules. I would say Janae at this time, and the only one, I don't want to say the only other, but a close runner up with this style was the Groove Theory album. That Groove
Yeah.
Theory album was fire, and it was in the
Fire.
same vein of samples. Shout
It
out,
was
shout out
later
to
though.
Bryce.
It was later, right? Because I think Groove Theory was like later 90s.
Yeah, it was like a year later.
It's like around the same time.
That shit came out
Yeah.
when we was in high school.
Yeah.
It was
I thought
around
it
the same
college,
time.
man. I guess
10th grade.
we still played it in college. I guess.
You know, I think that those albums were the merging of. I think Mary came in, right. So this is my own opinion, my own theory. Mary was called the queen of hip hop soul, right, and she gave us that kind of style. But I think Janae and Groove Theory, if you listen to those albums, those are the next generation of that before you get to the neo soul movement. If that makes any sense in the timeline.
It's a couple years ahead. Yeah, that's 94, 95.
Yeah,
So what year is D'Angelo in? Because I always feel like D'Angelo like the
D'Angelo's 95.
94, yeah.
I feel like he's the inception of neo soul in my opinion. Like
Brown Sugar was 95.
Brown Sugar's
all that.
95, yeah.
Wow.
Damn, that's crazy.
I felt like that was
Brown-
later than that, but okay, wow.
No, that single Brown Sugar was like 94, 95 when that
That's
single
what,
dropped.
that's what
The
I was
album
asking
came
about.
out a little
I felt
bit
like it was
later, I
early.
think.
And it sounded so unique at the time. Johnny didn't. I'm not gonna say it sounded unique, but it was just like not too many R&B records have stood the test of time. Both these records have same producer, same crew, and you can still play both today. You're not doing a '90s R&B party without either of these records.
right.
That's a fact.
That is 100% true.
Me and the Rev have done many a '90s party in our day. There's not a chance neither one of these records was a gameplay. It's
Got it.
absolute. You could drop the volume.
How'd you
people
get the
don't
gig,
stay.
bro, if you're not playing these records?
You can drop the volume. People keep singing.
Whose fan is this? As the kids say.
Round of Moon again goes to Next. Too Close, the R&B version of again best KG produced songs of all time battle has officially closed. Let's move on to round number two. Round number two gets a little exciting because now we're talking about again what he initially, how he stepped into the arena when he first came to the game on that hip hop tip and giving us some of that. Again, he's very good at giving us radio friendly hip hop and groove dance floor grooving R&B songs. When it came time for him to put his Carhartt suit on, you know what I'm saying? his 1990s version of a shiesty, which was the mask and juice. You know what I'm saying? The winter mask. He started making songs like the ones I'm about to play right now. Let's talk about round number two. Again, that is the hardcore round. Let's talk about Naughty by Nature's contribution of Uptown Anthem going up against something that sounds completely opposite, but when you hear it, you'll get it. If you don't know, you don't know. You're about to learn. If you know, you're definitely about to reminisce. Let's talk about the Youngsters with Cruise Pop. Ironically, Tretch on both records. Go figure. But so is KG, so it only makes sense. Uptown Anthem.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Is you tired of this shit? The buildup is so crazy.
Hey, you can smoke a spliff with a clip, but there's still no mountain high enough or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty nigga, the nasty, trashy, whole happy pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Vim rock, win spots in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots and gel suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna flip, tell him full, semi half with a dip. And all that other Ringling brother shit. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI, shit. Slam the flim, flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. There you are. We got it back. We got it roll. We got it smash. We got it break. We got it back. We got it roll. We got it smash. Here we go, yo. Hit a nigga, kill a nigga, we'll come back. See a sucker stretch a sucker, guard your naps. Cousin wasn't enough to tell a black man rap. See a 40 sucker 40, guess who's back? You're chilling with a titty feeling villain.
Vinny!
To the puny pretty punks catching feelings. I ain't so many guts, call me gutter. I'm a bread and butter punk, motherfucker style cutter. Walking from the gutter, brand new steady, heavy as a Chevy, ready for the pity petty. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet, the 3-man threat. What you see is what you get. Right, we got it back. We got it roll. We got it smash. We got it break. We got it back. We got it roll. We got it smash. Coming round the peace with cheap sneaks and feet sweeps. I hate a cast but a freak, cause I got beef with white sheets. I'm leaving school styles alone, and plus I won't break like Humpty Dumpty, but I'll keep the hoochie coochies comfy. I have a honeycomb hideout, slides out, so honey you can come with all my odds out. I pray for the jump, but it bumps me or plays me like I'm supposed to jump if you want me. It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. It's the mother number one, the funky youngsters. Cause we can flip, flap, fast and slow. And from it me like that, ain't funky word for a fact. Pick the stick on the camel with 4 backs. But you can't bring the back, here's a strong gal plus. I bet you didn't know they always drink the milk now. The walk, talk, the talk, I stalk like a hawk when I break your whole walk. When you flick is caught, cause we ain't with the bull shot. Hit you with the full shot, boy your cops hurt when we pull props. Who's hot, bring what's hip hop, I say. Hey, the flowing ho, alright, cause we can get done. Here's another from the youngsters, the mother number funky thugs, it's straight from Philly funksters. Cruise pop, it's the hip hop, pop, pop. Cruise pop, it's the hip hop, pop, pop. Cruise pop, it's the hip hop, pop, pop. Cruise pop, it's the hip hop.
Ooh, man. That brought me down memory lane.
Riverside, motherfucker.
That shit brought me down memory lane. I ain't gonna lie. That Cruise Pop kind of went up to
man.
Anthem.
Yeah.
The build up on Untied Anthem is legendary because it's like
Yeah, where's he going?
I can't recall, and I could be wrong, but I remember records doing that level of build up back then. You get your typical 8 bars, but like the level I'm talking about, like it's like slow
Yeah.
piano, then you get the claps, and then
Mhm.
it's like, and it's just building, and then it's like, huh,
Mhm.
and Tretch with that delivery
There's a few.
back then like that, man. I don't know. That was definitely fire though. So we gotta talk about it, man. Best hardcore round, if we're gonna call it that again. KG producing both songs, Tretch writing both songs as well. If you know, you know, including Vinny's part. If you don't hear Tretch all in Vinny's rhymes, I don't know what's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? To be clear. Because if Vinny was spitting like that, he'd be on every record. Why wouldn't you?
I
Like
think
I'm
that's a
just as
good
nice
point.
as him. Like I'm about to be on every record. Like
And Dredge wrote Cruise Pop.
that's what I said, but same writers. This is technically a Naughty by Nature round. So
Who signed the lyrics
okay,
better?
KG on the boards, Tretch on the pen and the pad. You know what I'm saying, for both records. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm gonna choose my man, the good Reverend Doctor. I want you to set this off, man. Let's talk about it. Cruise Pop again going up against Naughty by Nature's Uptown Anthem. Who do you got and why?
I mean, I'm going with Naughty.
Okay.
Mainly, I don't know. Maybe probably because how I was introduced to the record. and at the end of Juice, you know what I'm saying, and then hearing Red Alert talk over it at the end of the movie, but then hearing the song on the album or on the soundtrack.
He used to play that video a lot.
Yeah, a
Yo,
whole
he raps.
lot, yo. And I definitely love the Cruise Pop record, but for this right here, I gotta go with Uptown Anthem.
On Uptown Anthem, we got One In for Naughty by Nature, the legendary trio. Talking to my man, executive producer Triple C from Queens. I mean, let's talk about it. But you know, both of them got gun bar vibes, if not at least brass knuckle vibes.
Yeah.
Who do you got, sir?
Yeah, I like Cruise Pop.
You going with Cruise Pop?
Yeah, they kind of remind me of the like Mobb Deep. They had the Mobb Deep flavor to it.
Ooh, they yo, shout out to the youngsters. They were definitely shout out to Philly.
Yeah,
There was that turning point if you follow the youngsters from the early part of their career. I mean, they're always pretty rowdy, but like, you know, I don't know. Prior to this, I didn't take them too seriously. Honestly, it was this record and beyond that made me go like, huh.
Yeah, this sounds totally different than all of their stuff before.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah.
And
That's
listen, the
when they came
youngsters
out with they had the baldy, like they had the baldies, everybody.
Baseball
Yeah.
bats and
Yeah.
Carhartt
Yeah.
vests.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I want to make it clear. This is one of the first young men hip hop group for an era that had production from P Rock,
Mm-hmm.
DJ Premier.
Yeah.
There's somebody else. Who else? Someone else legendary too.
They had a good cosign. They
The
had
Yeah,
beat nuts,
man.
the beat nuts. Don't forget
Beat-Nuts,
the
right.
B Nuts,
And
then
K-Def.
another solo
Yeah.
producer there.
And
They
K
had
Def.
Marley
K-Def.
Marl. They had production from Marley Marl.
Bro,
They had
they was
had
legit.
heavy hitters, man.
It was legit, super lit. And again, but this was the record that made me be like, oh, they're trying to keep up with the time. I feel like they were like, we're gonna abandon whatever the fuck we was doing, and we're gonna go this direction and like really, because they already had the ball heads at that point, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
They was already doing the ball head thing and they was doing the car. I remember they were all dressed the same. They had like a car shit on, little ball heads and shit. And then, like I said, but the Mobb Deep angle that Triple C's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
Bloodshed and War. Bloodshed and War.
Bloodshed and War, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song of Mobb Deep. Bloodshed and War.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Youngsters and Mobb Deep. If you don't know, yo, go look that shit up. I promise you,
Oh man.
you will not be disappointed. There's 2 versions of that motherfucker too, I think, or maybe even 3.
Yes. Yes.
I like them all. Even the Al B. Shore version. You know what I'm talking about? the Al
No,
B.
that's
Shore
I'll Make You
fire.
Famous. The I'll Be Sure joints.
But I
I'll
was
Make You
Richard Famous. No, you're right, 100% right. That's
Which is
all-
95.
no.
That's a 95
Mhm.
song. That song came later.
That's
No,
later,
they weren't on
yeah.
the same. They weren't on the same. They were on the same record.
Nah.
The I'll Make You Famous is like 95.
And the Mobb Deep shit is not on the. I have that shit on the A side and the B side.
Oh no. I'm sorry, Jules. You're right. You're right. It is on the B side to it. I'm sorry. You're right.
It was matter of fact, it was on Pop Art
Pop art. Yes, it was the B
Really?
side. Yes.
Again.
Yes.
for the win. Listen, get your votes in if you're watching at home on Twitch. Like I said, we got the voting booth up. If you're watching at home on another level, make sure you leave it in the motherfucking comment section. It's pretty serious. Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem going up against the Youngsters Cruise Pop. We got 1 vote each side of the board right now. Cool Breeze, who do you got?
I like Cruise Pop. But that Uptown Anthem, it hits a little different, man.
Uptown Anthem, that's your one? That's your choice?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Uptown. Slight edge.
It's all good. Like I said, hey man, it makes total sense. Like I said, it's Naughty by Nature. at the end of
Yeah,
the day.
man. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough decision, and I just happened to watch a little documentary on the Youngsters like 3 days ago
No shit,
Yeah.
where?
on YouTube because they was talking about the beef they had with Another Bad Creation and how they were getting so many looks and they weren't, just based on pop appeal.
I thought they was beefing with the family.
Them too.
All of
Friends in
them.
the fan.
All of them. They
All of
beef
them.
with every group in their age range. They were
Yeah.
beefing with.
Quo,
That's Quo's favorite.
family,
Quo's favorite.
illegal.
Yeah.
Yep.
You remember we did an episode of the Youngsters versus Illegal.
Yeah, we sure did. You can catch that right here, right here. Let's get some new artwork for that motherfucker too. 2 votes in for Naughty by Nature at the moment. I respect that. It deserves what it deserves. Either way, Tretch and KG both getting their flowers for this particular round. Let's talk to my man DJ Hobo. What are you thinking, sir?
I'm going to pick. I mean, it's hard to vote against Uptown Anthem, man. As much as I like Cruise Pop, Yeah, Uptown Anthem is just such a big song. I mean, the Juice soundtrack, it brings back, people saying quotes from the movie like you and Scan were doing. It's just such a big record, man. Big record. I got to go with that. Uptown Anthem.
Uptown Anthem, another one. Hobo. The math is mathing, but we're gonna figure it out. DJ Scanless, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, everybody pretty much said what needs to be said. I mean, again, in our home life, I might play the youngsters record a little bit more when I'm home. You know what I mean? But again, if I go to the bag, if I'm out and about,
If you gonna follow the trends in the room.
gotta play Uptown Anthem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, where you guys going? Where you going? Where you going? Round number 2 is interesting.
Uptown Anthem, man.
Round number 2 is what was the results in the chat room's voting booth, DJ Hobo?
Let's see. 75% for Uptown Anthem.
Oh, so there was some votes. Okay, for
Not a landslide, but yes.
the results were similar here when it comes down to the EBR crew. It looks like Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem takes the win for round number 2 for the producer edition. Right?
And you know what's a fun fact about the movie Juice, yo? What makes it even that much better when I watched it again?
What's that?
That movie the whole movie is filmed on 3 blocks. That's it.
Wow.
The entire movie. The Radamez, where Delhi is that's on St. Nick Terrace and Convict between
that's why they were always catching each other all the time. Like
yeah, couldn't help but run into him.
Chinatown.
You gonna roll dice on the same 3 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're gonna get caught.
you gonna get
Like
caught by the Puerto
the
Rican.
court
I
is
think
on
we
St.
lost
Nick
them.
Terrace. The deli was right down the street. Like it would have been impossible to not get caught for that.
Thought that was your dice.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
Thought
hell.
that was your dice.
But was it?
I shoot your pee off, man.
But did KG say anything about those productions? Like, did he say anything
About what?
the production, like how he came across it?
I didn't do any homework as far as exploring what content was in any of
the
these
most-
records, to be honest.
Yeah,
most
he's
I'll say.
a
Oh,
silent killer. He's a silent killer. He doesn't really talk that much.
You're kind of right.
That's
I
true.
don't see a lot of like interviews with him like, here and there, but
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But again, his track record is crazy. We're gonna cover some of it throughout the rest of the evening as well. Songs that aren't getting sort of battled tonight, but
You know what song? What the next song? You know what that song sounds a lot like that he did also? The Where I Want to Be, the Shade Shice, Nate Dogg and Corrupt.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's
saying what he did that? You saying?
He did.
He did the Shade Shysters. I don't know. I don't think he did that one though.
No, he did that one.
Did he? I remember because we talked about this the other day, and I remember saying like, "Oh, don't get it twisted. He didn't do that one. I don't think." Let me just take a quick.
While you look that up, Drew, so the Uptown Anthem it's a replayed James Brown record. I believe it's Pastor P's replay, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm. It's on the I didn't hear that part until I listened to the James Brown J Period mixtape.
Yeah.
Do we know if KG plays any instruments?
He has to. He plays keys and drums for sure.
Yeah, a lot of his stuff is some of his stuff is replayed. And he adds a lot of the live elements.
No,
to it.
the Rev is right. The Rev is right. He did do the Where I Want to Be shit with
He
Corrupt.
did. Oh wow.
He did a few songs on Shade Shice projects. Apparently, he did that record. He did another one featuring Nate Dogg again, called I can't find it right now, but
Because that was the only one that was a single.
Yes.
That's a big single, man.
That's
Yeah.
a big single.
So it's
Yeah,
him,
that's-
him and somebody else. Well, the Miza. I don't know if the Miza really did anything, but if you know who the Miza is, then you know who he is.
The wrestler? No.
Is
And somebody named Eddie Berkeley. I don't know if that's a sample person or an actual producer.
On
'Cause-
that song, I don't know.
Eddie Berkeley. Anyway, wrapping up round number 2. Like I said, probably labeled the best hardcore round of the best KG produced songs of all time. We talked about Naughty by Nature's Uptown Anthem going up against Cruise Pop by the Youngsters. And it looks like, again, not completely one-sided, but definitely heavily sided. Naughty by Nature takes the win for this round, making sure that moves on to
Mm.
the next round. So there you go, Naughty by Nature. Taking its position in the semifinals. Let's go ahead and talk about round number 3. Again, more outside production along with some in-house family style production. We're talking about his contribution to the legendary great Notorious B.I.G., who basically was working on his second album, right? And obviously didn't get to see it come out. We're talking about the classic Life After Death. I forgot how many songs are on that album, but regardless of how many there are, there were a few standouts. This is one of them. We're talking about Missing You, or Miss You as they call it on the album, featuring 112. All over any Biggie movie that's ever come out, they always play it. Again, it's a great record. I learned upon getting the ammunition together for today's battle that he did this track. I didn't know he did this track. Again, maybe I did and I just forgot. I was more surprised. Like, wow.
You just forgot, man, because
probably.
you were reading liner notes back
I
then.
definitely was. That's why.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
again, I don't even remember hanging out half the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let alone liner notes. Like there's times we've talked in this room. People say, "Yeah, when you took me to blah blah," or we did. I'm like, "Who, me?" And they're like, "You." I'm like, "Did we have fun?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, I remember.
Did we have fun?
Yeah, do I not ask that? I'd be like, "Did we have fun?" Like, yeah. I'm like, "Ah, I got really
That's
wish."
crazy.
Because I think if we didn't have fun, that's probably when we try to get rid of the memory. But I'm like, it's fun, but I don't remember. But either way, again, Missing You by the Notorious B.I.G. featuring 112. We're gonna put that up against the legendary songstress herself, the queen of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the queen of her castle, which is Flavor Unit. Let's talk about Queen Latifah's UNITY, a great record. That one was that's right. He produced that. And I forgot all about that shit. And I remember still loving the record, but it's never tying him to the record anymore. For some reason I cut him off from the association of that record. But I definitely remember, being around in high school, listening to that record, being like, KG killed that. But that's what we're gonna do right now. Last round, round number 3. I don't know what to label it, but we're talking about Miss You featuring 112, Notorious B.I.G. going up against Queen Latifah's UNITY. Let's go with some big. As a matter of fact, we have to skip. He got that long intro. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start right here. Let's go.
Yeah. Dedicating this to my nigga O. We miss you, nigga. Going out to all the young niggas that died in struggle. Hold up. Shit is real in the field, you know? Sparking blunts for all you niggas. Word up. Daydreams of how we used to be. And that baby's looking just like you. But you're gone away. I've been missing you lately. Tell me where you're going. I remember selling 3 bricks of straight flour. Got my man a beat down to the 3rd power. He didn't care, spent the money in a half hour. Got some fish scale, rained on competition like a shower. Got the coke cooked up, a crackhead Kevin. In 88, when Kane ruled with half stepping. At 38, a lot of mouth was our only weapon. We was kings till the D's crept in, and now I'm missing them. Weekends we play the movies. We rock flat tops, our girls rock doobies. Made a killing, even though the D's knew me. Eventually, they tried to do me. Fuck it, fed up. My nigga wanted to take it down south. Sick of cops coming, sick of throwing jacks in his mouth. Gave him half my paper, told him go that route. Few months he got his brains blown out. Now I'm stressed. His baby mother, she tripping, blaming me and his older brothers. Understand the game it be kinda topsy-turvy. You win some, you lose some. Damn, they lost a brother, they mother lost a son. Fuck, why my nigga couldn't stay in NY? I'm a thug, but I swear for 3 days I cried. I look in the sky and ask God why. Can't look his baby girls in the eye. Damn, I'm listening.
Missing
range is crazy, bro.
U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. U-N-I-T-Y, love a black man from infinity to infinity. Who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y, we gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, we gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, we gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching the rat. Then the little one said,
Yeah, me, bitch.
and laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes and said, who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. I hit the bottom, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bad days at work give you an attitude and you erupt. And take it out on me, but that's about enough. You put your hands on me again, I put your ass in handcuffs. I guess I fell so deep in love, I grew dependency. I was too blind to see just how it was affecting me. All that I knew is you was all the man I had, and I was scared to let you go, even though you treated me bad. But I don't wanna see my kids see me getting beat down by daddy smacking mommy all around. You say I'm nothing without you, but I'm nothing with you. A man don't really love you if he hits you. This is my notice to the tool. I'm not taking it no more. I'm not your personal whore. That's not what I'm here for. Ain't nothing good gon' come to you till you do right by me. Brother, you wait and sit in the bitch. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y, that's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y, you gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. What's going on?
Ooh, boy. Yo, KG's range is insane, dude. From everything we played tonight to this very last round, right? It's like it's almost like that shit that Pun used to say at the beginning of Leatherface. Like, what you want? You want dance? You want hardcore? What you,
Right.
so what you want? Like, I got it all. Like, my man, like he had you in your feelings on that big record, man. And then you tie in what actually happens, right? And the stories don't even coincide, but like every time they, like I say, movies or whatever, they throw that record on because it's like, yeah, that shit got that. It got that. Ooh, that shit made me feel like, you know, like sad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you reminisce. And it's like the Queen Latifah joint, bro. She shot to. I think it was. I forgot who said it. Mr. September. Shot Kasebe in the building too. I think he said something like, "If you was that freak and you was dancing to this, if you know, you know." And I'm like, he right, but the record. If you listen to the record, he's not dancing about this record, you know what I'm saying? And it's still also the content, the shit she was talking about.
Right.
Like I said, he still made a beat that complemented that shit that was still smooth, still very hip hop. Shout out to Dana for getting better at that fucking singing because give me body. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't really working. With this, because I'm assuming that's her, right? That's her doing the whole.
Yeah, that's her, man.
Killed it. No, she killed it. No, that's what I'm saying. She killed it. So now it's up to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, if there's a voting booth still open, make sure you leave your vote in there. Shout out Kasebe. Shout out Mr. September, DJ Cruz 1. Ike Infamous, I forgot who else. You know we love you. Like I said, my memory's terrible. But listen, make sure you leave your vote.
Diva Speaks is in there.
Is Blitz in there?
DJ TNT, shout out to you, fam. You know what I'm saying? We basically came to this conclusion right now where we played the last two records of this particular battle right here. Best KG produced songs of all time. KG from Naughty by Nature. Round number 1 went to Next with Too Close. Round number 2 went to Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem. Round number 3, we're talking about Biggie, Miss You featuring 112. Going up against Queen Latifah, UNITY. DJ Hobo, you gonna start it off.
Ooh,
You got.
Two Up, Two Down. If you haven't listened to that Clips album, do yourself a favor.
Waiting to listen to that.
See, man, both of those songs are dope. Different vibes, different feeling in the song, but still a swing and a bop in both songs. And to your point, it just speaks to KG's bag and how diverse he is. I think I gotta go with UNITY, man. It's such a big record.
UNITY.
It's such a big record, man. And you know, shout out to Queen Latifah for you know what she did on it, what she contributed to it. And you know, that
Who
beat
you calling a bitch?
is crazy. And I feel like, I mean, Scan, you can check me on this, but doesn't that have elements of the Gangsta Bitch sample in it?
In
And Unity?
joint?
UNITY? Does that have any elements of Gangsta Bitch in it? The sample?
I don't think so.
I don't
I know what the Apache
so.
song is.
Yeah. I don't think so. Off the top,
No.
I don't think so.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
DJ TNT in the building. Like I said, let us know what you're thinking, man. We talking
No,
about
but we're talking about that bounce, that swing that it had. It had the same thing as Apache.
Yeah, but it don't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I know where he get it from though. I know where he.
Oh, you're saying you agree? You're saying
It's like the same tempo, but it's
Yeah,
different
it's not the
sounding
same drums.
drums. It's not the same
tempo.
drum.
Yeah.
Those are the same drums from the Zane record, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this producer shit. It's interesting. Let's keep going. Like I said, so we got Hobo with his first vote in the room. DJ Scandalous, what are you thinking right now between Big E versus Queen Latifah?
So this is a tough one, and I'm probably gonna contradict myself with this one for the evening, right? Because I think UNITY is the bigger record. It's not necessarily club purposes. I think it's the bigger record. However,
it don't gotta be the
I
better.
like the way Missing You was produced. I like the Diana flip. I like the way the hook is. I like the way they what KG does sometimes. If you listen, he reinterprets the samples, replays them, and does it over and makes it a certain way. I like the
He gets you in your feelings, bro. There's a lot of things like I talk about where he gets you in your feelings.
I like the production, and I think for me, just for me, like both records hit you. Both records can get you Carl Thomas. Let's be clear. These are both Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas
lines. They get you in your
Rage? Wait,
feelings.
Carl Thomas. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta be clear. Carl Thomas Rage or Carl Thomas clutching your pearls? Like, I can't believe she back with him. Like, what
Both of them.
Both of them. But the thing is, I think I like, for me, the slight edge is the way Big expressed his lyrics a little bit and the way everything is sitting. So for me, the slight edge on this one is for the Big record. And it's a slight edge because the UNITY is the bigger record. But the production for me is what got me the nod, because the UNITY, it's the drums and it's a filtered sample. So it's the filtered sample altogether. So I like the way the everything was replayed on the Big record. So that's why
I would have never thought you would have chosen that one. Okay.
No, it sometimes you know how it is as producers and the DJs sometimes, right? It's the records sometimes that I like for production, and sometimes it's just a bigger record because it's the club. Sometimes and the club records win, even though I may not like that record, but it's win because I know it has to do when we pick records for the club, it's because you're not making it personal for yourself. You're a DJ, so you're playing for other people, and you're in charge of their time and their moods and those things. So that's why sometimes we pick those records.
No
but
doubt.
just for this is the one time, like, yes, UNITY, but just that production is what got me for this one.
And keep in mind, you also don't have to sort of, for the next guys, have to answer like sort of put these against each other in a sort of, again, DJ playing it situation. Just records that stand on their own. I mean, it's just it's the gamble that the raffle that ended up at the end of the night. Again, Biggie is the Missing You record. I tend to think he has a tendency to make people feel things. Records like Ghetto Bastard and all that kind of stuff, like where you're like the instrumental alone, you're like, damn, yeah, everything's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you have records where he, again, surprising, and he has a lot of surprise factor for me. You know, that catches me off guard a lot of times. And I'm like, oh shit, he did that. with the Queen Latifah joint, like I said, it was a reminder of like, oh shit, that's right. And at the time, because it's earlier than the big record, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be like shout out to the chat because like Mr. September said it. It wasn't supposed to have a bop to it. It's a serious record.
Yeah.
And then even but the first verse is serious too, but there's so much sass on it, right? One of them grabbed my booty, he was nasty, you know, and I'll punch him dead in his eye.
Dead in his eye.
But it's about what women got to deal with, just like the second verse and the third. You know, so it's like,
Right.
but the first one is the one that caught everybody's attention because it was like, oh, she's. But he gave this. I feel like if you hear that instrument for the first time without knowing what we know it's gonna end up on there, you go, what romantic ass shit you gonna throw in this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? And I know he's involved with like helping create these fucking records. He was like, I'm assuming, and maybe you guys can confirm it or not, Rev, Scan, anybody else. He had to have been like the head producer for like Flavor Unit to a certain degree, like their in-house guy. Flavor Unit had a lot of groups.
Yeah.
And he was doing a bunch. I gotta imagine, as far as producers, kind of like we're gonna make sure most of our motherfuckers work with him, or not everybody, the ones that deserve it.
I thought it was the 45 King was it like in-house.
Well, I mean, I think he became bigger than just having to provide beats. Like I think the
And
45 King is
DJing.
kinda like- yeah, his thing is like every few years he Sade, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm just every few years I'm just gonna, and it's like oh shit, Jay-Z, that was fire, nice. You know what I'm saying? Grammy, nice. You know what I'm saying? Years go by, you know, Eminem, boom, like, oh shit, classic. We use that word in our everyday lifestyle now. Stan, like, okay, I bet you got that. Like, he only comes through every now and then to drop big fucking records. Even that 100 number is legendary. Big fucking record. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a huge. So I just found out, I think today, I've heard his breakbeat forever. I never knew it was him. And maybe you guys confirm it. I think it's him is what the DJ was confirmed for me. He did the spread love.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I even have that shit digitally, you know, on my Serato. They don't label his name on it, but like I've heard that break forever.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was him. Again,
Red Alert used to burn that.
big fucking records, bro.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You can check out Mark the 45 King episode right here, by the way. Some, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna capitalize on all of this. We have a few more votes to go. Let's talk about it. Scan gave his vote in, Missing You. Again, let's go with DJ. No, my bad. Rev, let's go with you, man. Good Reverend Doctor. What do you think about between these two records?
I was gonna go with Unity. I am going with Unity because it was just. I mean, I like Scam messed me up because I really, really like that Missing You beat. I really like that joint, yo.
Yeah.
And it holds sentimental value because I got the album the morning he got killed. It was, and I don't know, but that UNITY record,
big tune.
Big tune.
It's you know what I'm saying, and the awareness that record brings to people, and having them just, you know, it was a lot of more of it was like a think piece, talk piece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's so many people that people can relate to both songs, you know what I'm saying? Because there's people we lost, people we missing, people. And then, but that record, for some reason, I think I might like it more just because it's a little bit faster. Like that tempo it's the Jeanne, Mr. DJ tempo. You know what I'm saying?
It's a summer joint too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, sultry.
I was just about to say the Unity. I could hear like neo soul and like a neo soul singer on that same beat.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm going with the Queen.
Triple C, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, I'm also going Unity.
You too.
Nah, Triple C. What happened, Triple C? What happened, Triple C?
He's like, I didn't mean to grab it that hard.
Hey, yo.
No, she punches really hard.
I mean, Queen Latifah packed guns too.
I'm sure.
And
Triple
she
C knows.
does.
Triple C knows. Triple
Shit,
C,
16
Triple
set
C's-
it off.
Ouch.
Triple C's the reason they made the movie New Jersey Drive. He was all up in Jersey in them younger days. Let's keep going.
What's
on.
funny about that movie? That whole movie was shot in Williamsburg.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, in
Crazy.
the movie in the beginning when they're showing the intro credits, they're driving on the BQE.
I didn't know that. But the whole thing though, I know there's certain parts, but
The whole thing, yo, when they
But I
stole
get
the
such
car,
a Jersey vibe when I watched that movie.
nah,
It
dog.
is. It's a Jersey.
Watch it
I'm saying it's
again
filmed in
and
Brooklyn.
pay closer attention to like street signs and some of the buildings. Like I didn't notice it was Williamsburg until I saw the school when they was about to get chased by the cops. I said, yo, that's around the corner from Brooklyn Bowl.
Oh, so it's only in Williamsburg.
Damn. Why are you telling movie magic?
I mean, that's how they
common
make
knowledge
it.
now.
You know
It's
what I'm
common
saying? The
knowledge.
budget probably wasn't. They probably ain't had a budget to go back and forth.
Yeah, let's wrap up this round real quick. So we got Hobo, Rev, and Trip all going for Queen Latifah. We got Scan for Biggie, Cool Breeze. What are you thinking, sir?
I'm thinking Vinny didn't really squeeze Queen Latifah's cheeks in the video, man. He didn't do it.
Yeah, it was me, bitch. Laugh.
Some lead in his eye.
Cruz pop, bro.
His arms were a little too short to reach.
Whoa.
I thought he was a titty filling villain though. What happened?
I'm only kidding, Vin. Don't punch me in my eye. I'm gonna go with Unity on this one.
Oh snap! It goes without saying. Round number 3, we decided to put Biggie, Miss You featuring 112 going up against Queen Latifah's UNITY, and it was pretty heavily sided. I'm gonna get the voting booth after I give announce the winner right here first. We are gonna basically move forward with Queen Latifah taking home the win on round number 3, meaning she moves on to the semifinals. We will go over the list of who's moving on to round number 4 and how we will proceed. But before that, DJ Hobo, what were the results in the voting booth for round number 3?
88% for UNITY.
Oh, so there was some love on the other side. Okay. So big, still get some love. Again, I want to just sort of go over the the semifinals that are basically coming up in round number 4. Next to close, Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem, and Queen Latifah, UNITY. We're talking about the producers edition of best KG produced songs of all time, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. These are pretty good records. I think that kind of define his sound, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we made sure there was an R&B record, right? Too Close is definitely a strong record. I would stand on for R&B. I am a little shocked that it's not Johnny, to be honest. But it's not like a total. Like, what do you mean Too Close? It's like, no, come on, Too Close is a big fucking record.
Yeah.
And then you had Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem. I'm glad we decided to go with a record that still a big record, but also was sort of like this one was for like the real hip hop heads. This one didn't go to Z100. This one didn't go to like the pop radio. This one, you know what I'm saying? Like this one was a soundtrack to a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got its own video budget because of that movie. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's a classic. So we got Naughty by Nature, Uptown Anthem. And then the last record in the semifinals tonight, we just wrapped up round number 3, Queen Latifah with UNITY, that classic we all know and love. Another record on tonight's battle starts with the letter U, by the way. So interesting. Uptown Anthem, UNITY. So round number 4 has come, to the conversation. And round number 4, if you're familiar, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes Monday nights. One of these records is not moving on to the overall finals. So round number 4, welcome to which of these records is not moving on. And we will cut through this pretty quickly as possible so that we can get to the finals. Let's talk to my man, Cool Breeze. Breeze, between Next, Naughty by Nature, and Queen Latifah, which one will represent best KG produced songs of all time?
One gotta go, huh?
One not gonna be here. They ain't gotta go home, but they can't stay here.
Well, Too Close. You're out of there.
Ooh, Too Close. Oh, fuck out of here.
You're out of there.
Fair enough. Triple C, what are you thinking, sir?
X the next.
Oh snap! Another vote for the R&B trio. One of them dudes like from Minnesota, I think. Some shit like that. Let's talk about it, good Rev. Which of these records is not moving on?
Said it. I was gonna say it right away, but yeah, that Too Close is out.
Out of here, baby. The math is already mathing. So no matter what's happening, we already see what it is. But we're gonna put everybody's vote down in the books. DJ Hobo, which is not moving on.
I mean, as much as I talked about Too Close, it's got to get up out of here.
Too Close is out of here, according to DJ Hobo. Let's go ahead and wrap things up. DJ Scanless.
Pause song gotta go.
Say again?
The pause song has to go. Too
Pause
close.
song has to go.
Oh,
Pack you up, son.
Pack you up. Pack that record up.
But can I say that song had a resurgence of that guy on social media?
Yeah. Why
Which
you
one?
lying?
Yeah.
Why you always lying?
Shit, it never went
That's
away.
right. That's right.
It's true. Yeah, they did. They did have a little resurgence with that dude. But that was also
But listen, but that again, that shows the strength of that record.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
but it's out of here though.
It's out of here though. It's out of here tonight. Realness is back in the building.
Come to the finals of tonight. Again, if you're watching at home, everybody in the chat, everybody watching at home, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Tonight's battle. Best KG produced songs of all time. We started out with 6 records. We're down to 2. Uptown Anthem by Naughty by Nature. Queen Latifah's UNITY. 2 songs that'll basically go against each other in this last round to basically represent the title of Best KG produced song of all time. I will address both songs, I think, the same way. I don't think specific about the third verse that I need to go searching for on Uptown Anthem. Let's just go ahead and start that off just as a quick little refresher, maybe just one hook and verse. And then again, same thing with you and I don't need to play the third verse when the first verse is so good.
Wait,
So
do you want to know the results of the voting booth before you?
I do, my bad. Yeah, what were they think? I didn't even peep that you made a voting booth, my bad. What were they saying gotta get out of here?
So 86% for Too Close, but there were some votes for Uptown Anthem. In
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So somebody wanted to see Too Close over Uptown Anthem.
Yeah.
That's a pause right there.
Somebody was thinking about the dance floor and shaking some houses there.
Where's Ike Infamous at? I can just see.
You say
Where's Ike Infamous at?
you say I go voted for Uptown Anthem?
I gotta feel like Ike Infamous he's the type to be like, well, just because everybody vote over here, I'm gonna vote over here.
Shout out to Ike.
He said Ike wanted to get
Ike
too
in the
close.
chat
to
right
the
now, sabotaging. That it? Listen, we have 2 records again that I'm gonna play, and we're gonna go ahead and call it a wrap because Best KG producers of all time, like I said, has a pretty good representation of records that played tonight. But let's go ahead and see about Uptown Anthem going up against UNITY. Again, first verses off each, just as a little sample. But let's go ahead and get ready to vote. And the buildup is crazy.
Hey, you can smoke a spliff with a clip, but there's still no mountain high enough or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty nigga, the nasty, trashy, whole happy pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Ben Rock went spots in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots and jail suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna flip, tell him full, send me half with a dip. And all that other Ringling brother shit. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI shit. Slam the flim, flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. There you are. We got it back. We got it roll. We got it back. We got it break. We got it back. We got it roll. We got it back. Here we go, yo. UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY, love a black man from Infinity to Who you calling a bitch? UNITY, we gotta let them know.
flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that gots to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool. But don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right? Cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching a rat. Then the little one
Triple C.
yeah, me, bitch. And laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, who you calling a bitch?
Triple C said, huh?
You gotta let him know. UNITY. Come on, now, here we go. UNITY. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. UNITY. You gotta let him know. UNITY. Come on, now, here we go. UNITY. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe.
Drums are tight on that song, son.
Just for good measure, for the next record, he did produce a song for them on the Money Talk soundtrack, and it's called Penetration.
Bossy, boss.
I mean,
For John A or for next?
next.
Oh no, they all dubbed it. Listen, they probably write the song titles. Them little motherfuckers is freaks. I'm sorry. I don't think KG. This is the same man who gave us Ghetto Bastard. Oh, but then he also gave us OBP too, though. Let's not forget.
Song titles is crazy.
Wildin'.
Smell like 20 million in the bank, baby. Sounded like 20 million in the bank. I'll tell you right now, if I was hurt, that would be my fucking my ringtone every time I get money come in. Someone else just, you know what I'm saying? Just donated or whatever.
When you say crazy, why you had to throw that on?
I mean, we here. Like I said, let's talk about it. I want to go kind of quickly because there's no need to really dissect too much. We know what the records are.
Yeah.
Which one is the better record for tonight as far as representing the title Best KG Produced Songs of All Time? Triple C.
Yo, you noticed the build up on both of them, right? They two different build up.
There is a version builder. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going with
He's good at that. He's good at that. Again, I think it takes a certain kind of magic to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
He also did a song with them and Pun.
yeah, I don't like it. We talked about that too. I'm not that crazy about that record. And
No, I'm not. But the title of the song is "Sex, Money, and Thugs."
We
just
talked
called it
about
like-
that, and then this came up. That played right after we talked about it.
Oh man.
Can't help it. It's getting such a happy.
That's the PP anthem, kid.
Especially given current events.
Oh, good rep. Let's go with you, man. What do you think of Untitled Anthem, UNITY? Who you going with, man?
Man, I'm still going with Unity.
Ooh, what is it about that record over Uptown Anthem?
I really like Uptown Anthem, but I feel like I dragged it so hard in the ground pause. And the UNITY record is more universally accepted. Like you could play Uptown Anthem for rap heads, but you could play UNITY for a gang of women, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna be cussing you out by the end of the record.
No, we don't want that.
No, I'm saying there's a good cussing out. She just reiterated what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? That you know, some people deserve it, but I'm going with the queen again, yo.
UNITY. Yeah, makes sense. We got the first vote in. Good Rev putting it
Oh
down.
no! Oh, you didn't take my vote? I said the Uptown Anthem for the first.
Did you? Oh, I didn't. My bad. Triple C. You just talking shit. Fair enough. Triple C putting this officially in the books. It's we got representation on both sides. I like that. Cool Breeze. What are you thinking about serving between these two records?
Oh man, I really like both joints, but I think I'm gonna go with slight edge on this one. Unity.
Mm.
I see what's going on. We don't anything can happen. Still, still a little early right now. Cool Breeze put his vote down. Let's talk about the scandalous. What are you thinking?
Tough, but it's something that the good Rev just said. I think if we put the Unity record in the sense of being a social record, a social awareness record, in regards to like women's rights, things of that nature, it puts this record in a different category by itself. Uptown Anthem is definitely for the hip hop heads. Unity, you could you could bring to the protest. You know what I mean? If you're going down that, if you're going down that route.
Who you
know what
calling
I
a
mean?
bitch?
You're going down. It's a more socially conscious, socially aware. It's a bigger record in that sense. So for that, I'm gonna give it the nod this time around.
Well, you're the nod. UNITY. I see what it is. DJ Hobo, the math is mathing, but I'd love to get your vote.
Math is mathing. I, as much as I like Uptown Anthem and just how gritty that beat is, and just also just how it fit in the song, in the movie and the video, and just overall, I personally think that's everyone likes OPP and Ghetto Bastard, and I think this is probably one of Naughty by Nature's better songs.
Yes.
I might even say it's their best song.
But not tonight.
Tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
Oh,
For all the things
Unity.
for all the things that the guy said, it's a big women empowerment record. Probably, dare I say that's Latifah's biggest record?
No.
I don't know.
No, he might be right.
You might be right. I think you're right.
I feel like I feel like if you went out on the street, like the dude with the microphone, and like, name me a Queen Latifah record, most people would say this record.
They're gonna say this or Ladies First.
Yeah,
the two.
depending
One of
on
the
how
two.
old they are.
Yeah, right. And
They're
that's
both
right.
socially
Rev.
conscious.
You're
So
right.
I just went to my DSP just to see numbers. It doesn't give any kind of order.
Mm-hmm.
Because of what I can see as far as most played,
Mm-hmm.
the first one is You Can't Stop the Beat.
The fuck?
What is that?
What is that?
Tila, you want to check it out?
Not give me body.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Oh, wait, hold on. So,
What is that?
listen. I think it's some kind of like listen. So when I
Pornhub? What is that?
That's it.
Word. I don't know that record at all.
when I hover over the artwork, it's some shit that says Can't Stop the Beat by Elijah Kelly, John Travolta, Queen Latifah, Nikki Blonsky, Zac Efron. Like, it's some big private Hollywood record, like We Are the World bullshit.
I
She
don't
got
know
her.
that
She got her
record.
co-stars in.
Listen, it's from the motion picture cast of Hairspray. So okay, so she's on a hairspray. I mean, she's on her acting. thing.
Okay.
She's on her acting.
All right.
But she's on it. She's on a very good. That's props to her.
Okay.
She's on a 98 million played song soundtrack.
That's some
Song.
other stratosphere shit right there, man.
So she's on something that's been played 98 million times. That song is
That's
called Can't Stop the Beat.
crazy.
Now, when it comes to her hip hop stuff, UNITY is the most played.
Mm-hmm.
After that, and it's a steady dip after that. I would say half of, I'm not giving out numbers, but half of what I just said right there, which as far as UNITY would be then wait, what is this? When You're Good to Mama?
Wait, what in the blood porn movie? Porn title movie, sorry.
Is Hail to the Queen on there?
I don't know what this is.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro.
It's either that Broadway stuff she
It's
does.
probably, you know what? He's 100. Again, we're stuck in. It's probably exactly that.
Gotta
Okay.
be
Broadway, bro. Is Hail to the Queen up there?
Listen, it's called Play When You're Good to Mama by Queen Latifah and Tate.
Oh,
Tate.
that's from Chicago when she was in
Chicago.
Chicago.
So
Another.
So
Yeah,
it's another
that's-
Broadway.
yeah, nah,
Okay, so it's
Broadway.
like the extra outside hip hop stuff
Yeah.
Right.
that's getting the big numbers for
Yeah, as
it.
a matter of fact, the rest of them are all Hairspray again, and then numbers drastically change when it comes to hip hop.
That's why she left
Wow.
hip hop.
Wow.
Drastically change. So aside from UNITY, which
Big up-
again, it's up there with all this other what do you
Mhm.
call it?
She said,
Broadway.
she said there's no money for this for me.
But just another day, which I love,
Oh
Fire.
yeah.
Fire, I love that one.
is at 5 million. But again, it's also a record that came out when it had its impact, like when it was really pumping, when there wasn't streaming. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
That was on New Jersey
That's
Drive, right?
it might have been on there.
Yes,
I
it
don't.
was.
That's 45 King who did that one. That's 40.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that one. Yeah, I like that song a lot.
Yeah, that was on New Jersey Drive for sure.
A lot of good records, man. Like I said, tonight's winner, just want to give it up one time. Everybody get ready to make some noise. Eats Beats and Rhymes, tonight's best KG produced song of all time. KG's production on Queen Latifah's UNITY. Eats Beats and Rhymes, make some noise for KG.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, that boy.
I just gotta say, Mr. September, I disagree with what you said in the chat, my dude. I can't agree with that one. He said that the Coming to My House record by Latifah was corny.
Oh,
Don't make me wait.
Give me body.
Nah, that song's hot, man.
That song is dope. The house joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah,
I gotta
that's
hear it,
gonna be
probably.
fire.
The shit, no, she was definitely on her shit at that time for sure. Matter of fact, we talking about that. We got
House
that
episode.
happened. Hip house. Did we gotta talk about the hip house?
Yeah.
We gotta flush it out still. We still gotta flush it out. But we
Chad,
did
what do you
discuss it.
think? Chad, we want to do a hip house. I bet like tonight, a best of hip house episode, 6 joints, pause. Like I said, that we think, you know what I'm saying, just makes sense for that kind of battle. Leave it in the chat. Let us know what you think. Like I said, leave it at home. I would love to know records that you think should be talked about for a battle
Yeah.
you just witnessed this evening, where we take the best 6 songs and kind of like, you know, let them fight it out and determine which is the best hip house battle. No, what is it? The best hip house record of all time. That's a lot. That's a lot. The best hip house record of all time.
Shit, man. I remember I saw Queen Latifah in the strip club one time.
Whoa, don't make me wait. Come into my
You know,
house.
Give me body.
you know the spot on 21st Street, Tens,
What?
21st and what?
Was she
between 5th and 6th. It's called Tens.
was she stripping or was she throwing down dollars?
Nah, she was on a date.
Wow.
Oh,
This
okay. All right. I was about to say because you put the story out there, but you kind of left it out.
Nah, she was on a date. We only reason I saw her, I didn't see her in the club. I saw her because we were leaving at the same time, and I saw her on the way out, and she had a baddie with her.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me wait.
I ain't even say nothing, yo. I just smiled and gave a salute.
That record is 45
You want to
King,
get punched
right?
in the eye?
Give me body.
That record is 45 King too, though, right? The one that you sing again.
The Coming to My House joint. I
Yeah.
think so. I believe so. I don't. I
I'm
don't. I
almost
don't know.
pretty
Off the
sure
top.
it is.
I think so. I think so. But don't quote me on that one.
I should play that hairspray joint right now.
But back to KG, man. He's the man.
KG. It was
Yo,
such a difficult time trying to figure out who KG should battle that he got his own
I was
episode.
thinking about that. So, do you think that KG can go up against Eric Sherman?
That's a whole discussion.
No.
No,
It's like
I
he
don't
got so
know.
much R&B shit. Really, is like his bag, and we
Yeah.
can really give it a lot of lights in that. We give it a little bit of like.
It's apples and oranges.
Because I feel like there's way better EPMD songs than it is Naughty by Nature songs.
I could agree to that. I could agree to that.
You want to
Yeah, I would
do
agree with
Nobody
that.
versus EPMD?
Nah.
I don't either.
I mean, not all of Eric's outside production, you know what I'm saying? But just off the top of the head, I'm like,
Yeah, not Naughty versus PMD.
mm-mm.
Both Paris and Eric Sermon rhyme better than Vinny.
KG is tough because he does both, but his R&B records stick out more. And the only guys, in my opinion, that kind of go that fence is like Timbaland is the main guy that comes to my mind who kind of goes into that lane. But Timbaland's discography is so strong that it can't. It's not fair, in my opinion, to do that. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
some of the other producers that I could think of, I'm like, KG is, I think he's very unique, and I think his
Yeah.
songs are one of one sometimes because I don't want to compare because there's certain producers like, yeah, it's not really fair to compare him to KG because KG has the stronger records. You know what I mean? But then when you go to like the top stratosphere guys, it's like KG has big records, but then how do you put KG versus Dr. Dre? Do you put him against Scott Storch? And it's kind of like, no, because that's not fair either. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Mr. September wasn't feeling that comparison. He said, you better call him the fucking name. I didn't say that.
I
He
mean,
said-
but
he
Dan
said,
has a good point because if you think about the Naughty by Nature albums, there's big records on there, man, right?
Oh yeah.
But then there's also, as I'm looking at what he did, if you look at his discography and what he did, there's a lot of R&B records. And then if you think about the people who went in that R&B lane, it is those types of guys. It's not respectfully, not a Premier.
Yeah,
Not,
exactly.
Not a Pete Rock.
Yeah.
Or maybe we might be able to get away with like a High Tech, maybe.
That's it. I could go with that.
Maybe a High Tech.
Maybe, yeah.
But that's even a stretch because KG's hip hop records, I would say, are probably bigger than High Tech's hip hop records.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
I was just listening to High Technology and
Yeah, I was listening to High Tech this weekend too, and I was floored about the sample that I found out. I don't know. Sometimes these battles are apples and oranges sometimes, right?
Yeah,
because
true. That's
some
true,
of these
too.
producers are when you think about KG and we're talking about High Tech in comparison, just real quick, they're specialty producers, they're beat makers of that make great music, but they have lanes. And sometimes it's not fair sometimes to compare the two lanes because I think each producer is great at what they do and they serve a purpose in each lane, in my opinion.
like you can still, man. I listened to Yoke the Joker the other day,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that was like it almost felt like the first time I was hearing it because I haven't heard it in so long.
Mhm.
I haven't heard that song in a long time either. Good
And
call.
it just hits, yo. It just hits. Tretch is killing it. Oh, but there's also the Queen Latifah and Pat Benatar. She did a remix to "Love Is a Battlefield."
We talked about that. You know, it was a banger. Feel Me Flow.
Yes,
By Nature.
Yep.
That is a banger.
my dad loves that record,
That's
yo.
a banger.
Here we go now. Yep. Yep.
My dad is 66 years old, and he listens to that and Redman and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he loved that record, and then it's in one of these commercials right now. The Spike.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. He's good at emoting feeling. Like I said, like those songs are all legendary. Mute the vocals for a second and like Feel Me Flow is still like a happy record.
Yes.
Like,
Right.
Oh yeah, very.
and then the visuals make you think summer, and it's fine. Everything you still summer, but like I said, but like feeling, Missing You Tonight. Turn the shit off. Like I said, turn off the vocal, and you're still like, yeah.
But Jules, that's the point, right? That's why even though it may
great.
be annoying sometimes when we talk about production and the DJ bag, that's the purpose of of being a DJ, and that's the purpose of being a producer is to get emotions out of the person. That's the whole point.
He's
Yeah.
really good at it.
Right.
Really, like he's really good at it. Not every producer does that.
Yeah.
A lot of my favorite producers do not do that.
Yeah.
And it's
because-
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's like, but he has a sort of cheat code formula that he's doing. I don't know what it is, but he's done it multiple times.
Because that's the
That's why,
point.
and that's why Naughty by Nature has so many anthems.
Right. That's the point.
Like stadium anthem, because the song, again, most of the time we witnessed recently, like you go to a stadium, they're not even playing more than 2 seconds. So
Right.
it's really his portion of the song that he's bringing. But people
Right.
be like, oh shit, Naughty, like, oh, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
And again, not to veer off, but emotion is part of your experience in life, right? You're gonna experience different things, and music is your story, right? It's your way of expressing yourself in another way. So the more range you have, the more you can express yourself. That's why it's important when we talk about these things, because when we listen to a lot of records now, it's one emotion. It's either fight music or it's this. It's just one direction a lot of times. We don't get the different ranges and different palettes of music that we're used to, especially for us coming up in the 80s and 90s with hip hop. We're so used to having so much range that
Right.
that it's almost at least to me, it's stifling to know that, man, we our parents' generation, real quick, our parents' generation started off with vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream. By the time it got down to us, we had 31 flavors, and by the time it got to the 2000s, you got 100 flavors. Now it's going back when, yeah, you only got 4 flavors again. It's like, I
Right.
can't go back to eating 4 flavors, pause, after we've had this many flavors with music. You know what I mean?
They had motherfucking Code 45 daiquiris, you know what I'm saying? All types of flavors out there. Like
That's the original ghetto mimosa.
that's the ori-
Right,
Oh,
right,
don't do that,
right,
don't do
right.
that. Don't cheat Triple C out his credits. The original ghetto mimosa we all know is definitely some Asti Spumante.
And orange juice.
Preferred.
Hey,
Not,
yo,
it doesn't have to be,
shout
but
to
preferred with some what is it Triple C with some Sunny Delight?
Sunny D.
Shot to
It's
the
like
Oscar
brass
Oscar.
monkey.
Cold duck, baby. Where the cold
No, but
duck?
you had to have the Sunny Delight chilling in the fridge for a while so that when you pour it in the Asti Spumante, it makes sure all the bubbles don't carbonate no more. It gotta soak the bubbles. It's so heavy. Sunny Delight is so heavy that no bubbles get the. You know what I'm saying?
Tampico. What about the Tampico?
Oh man. Oh man. Dollar store delights.
Are there any other records you think we should play before we wrap things up?
I think you gotta play that Put That Woman First by
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, I think Jaheim came up. Oh, no, never mind. That was somebody
Nah,
else. Never mind.
That first
I was-
joint he came out
yeah.
with.
Which one?
One record I'm kind of disappointed in that I didn't know he did. Almighty RSO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
talking
talk
about that.
I'm disappointed in that too.
I said
second
no,
check.
no fucking way, man. I'm like, all right, man. He got I forgot he's on the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
Who?
Monica. He
Oh,
produced
Yeah,
it.
yo, that's one of my favorite. I got that soundtrack because of that record.
That's a joint, man. Play that joint. Play that joint in the Jaheim joint.
So, Jaheim, did someone say the first song? Is that
Yeah,
what you
the
said?
first- His first single was dope.
He's on the Aaliyah album too.
But the first song, like his very first song ever, like the shit about the car wash.
Yeah, that was dope.
Does anybody remember that
What's
joint?
so-
Yeah.
what's that?
Oh no, I'm saying the name of it.
Ghetto Love.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Tretch is on it.
No, he's talking
No.
about the shit about the car wash.
Oh.
Is it maybe just no,
Just in case.
No, that's that.
Nah.
Just in case.
Nah, it was like kind of slow, but it's dope. He had Jaheim had.
Yeah, no,
dope.
he's right. That because I'm not gonna lie, Put That Woman's First is fire. But
Mhm.
just to throw a curveball, I'm with Triple C because he's right. That's the shit. I remember the first time hearing Jaheim. It was again this song, and it was like, could it be?
All right, rock it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
About to
yeah.
put it to him.
I gotta see if it's easy. I
That
gotta
was
do homework.
slick
Hold on.
Check it out. One time for your motherfucking mind. Yo, I'm saying they gonna smell me on this one, nigga. No doubt.
That good R&B.
Check it out. Oh yeah. Listen. On the crosstown with the top down, sounds banging out the back seat. Alright, being the shorty too deep. She's flashing me thighs, wind blowing through her hair. Baby, we can take it there, But first I gotta make my rounds. Baby, slow down. My crib's on the other side of town. But from the look in her eyes, she was hypnotized. Rubbed her hands on my chest and started getting undressed. Tell me why, baby. Ice you see. But you tell me that you really that you're feeling me, baby. So tight. Why you just can't stop. I'm thinking that it's all about me. 60-inch back TV, but satellite TV.
There you go.
Yeah, that was
I remember that joint dope, man.
He was on Easy E's last album too.
Easy,
Yes.
easy last time. That's crazy. No, the Jaheim chapter for KG is definitely fire.
That shit is amazing. That shit took me
I
back to
can't, I
actually
can't 100%
being.
confirm.
Or like what happened to John? What?
I can't 100% confirm that song.
He got arrested the other
I
day.
think it was. Who got arrested? Jaheim?
Yeah.
You know what? Just for the fuck of it, I'm gonna play that shit too, Hobo. Fuck it. That was my joint though, and this one we know for sure is definitely because like I said, I did a wiki check on this album. It just says he was on Divine Mill, which I mean the Divine Mill is
Label.
KG's label. Shout out to
Yeah.
Divine Mill. We never shouted it out all night, but the Still Ghetto album. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
This is Muchos Fuegos.
Mucho fuego.
You know he had all the braids and shit. Now he's balding and shit. I saw.
Yeah, he
Looking
looks
like
like
Stevie,
I-
baby.
I saw someone put in the car. I told Scan about this shit. He was doing like a meet and greet, and then this is like our first time seeing him in years, and his hair is like really pushed back.
Yo, he looks like
it's-
Predator. It's
yeah.
terrible. Bad.
The Fred, yes, that's a pretty good comparison. But the first line, I guess someone pinned that shit. That shit said, "Shit, should have put that hairline first." I was in fucking tears. I was in tears, dude. Should have put that hairline first. I was down. Ooh, he was in his bag, bro. HGB, you feel that shit. He heard Dilated People. He said
It's the arrangement with the instruments around it.
he heard Dilated People. He said, let me. I'm playing.
If they gleam in the sun while they spinning, they fit on my truck then I could remember. And if it came in a sack, no stems, no seeds in a bag then I could remember. And if it dripped from my wrist and it looked like it shine like blue then I could remember. But oh yeah, I forgot to be a lover. If it wasn't for the 9 to 5.
That shit was, come
The
on.
arrangements,
just-
it's replayed and the arrangements, man.
Yeah.
It's in key. It's tuned and it's in key. So that's also why it sounds a little bit fresher than the Dilated People. 'Cause it's not the
Yeah.
sample like that.
Yo, I looked it up, and it says that KG did produce Just in Case.
Nice.
If you think about it, it does kind of give you. It's got that same swing to it that the next Too Close joint has.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
that was a big record too.
That is a big record. That might be in the bag too, but a warm up. It's in the
Yeah.
warm up portion.
That depends on your crowd. Depends on your crowd.
Warm
but-
up portion. Warm up.
no doubt.
Why was there not? I mean, because we're looking at. Let's just look at the track records that we've been playing tonight. Some of the stuff we're recapping right now. All Helm. He was the Helm, and then there's also the Coffee Browns and who else? Who else am I missing? Is there other stuff that I'm missing?
Deborah
mean-
Cox.
Deborah Cox.
Production.
He had. I mean, I don't remember the Luther song, but just the fact that you got a placement on Luther is enough for me.
Yeah.
Right.
But even in terms of like, again, his Divine Mills. Mills. I don't know if he had Divine Mills around the time of Next, but let's just be clear. That was like his umbrella. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
was-
Yeah.
Next is mine. Johnny is mine.
Mm.
I mean, that's the thing though. I don't think Johnny was his.
Mm.
My understanding, Johnny was Flavor Unit. And again, he's in-house
Right.
producer.
Right.
And it's like you're gonna helm that, but they're
Right.
not. Whatever.
Right.
shit
And
you
that
know?
Milk Bone record, Where the Party At, was a nice little
Oh,
record.
the
man.
jam.
It wasn't
That's the one he
good-
did, right? That's the
Yeah,
one
he did Where the Party At. That was a nice record, man.
It was. I
Yeah.
was liking that record too. Again, that whole Flavor Unit, Johnny Unity, like Jersey really had a really good thing going on right there. Even the Flavor Unit Posse joint was fire too.
You got a Shabba Ranks record.
Yeah, we were trying to figure that out.
What, was,
Shabba-
He
what, did,
remixed Scream and they put it out.
what did he do for
Pause.
CL Smooth?
Oh,
I don't know.
Probably a
That I
beat.
know.
Probably give him a beat.
There's two songs on here. Three. Heaven is Watching You, Gorilla Pimpin', and
I think at that point right there, like
All-
I don't mean it with a bad tone, but it's like you now you're working with people that don't, he needed someone to like basically I'm just confused because like when you're talking numbers, and now I'm talking numbers, he's up there with like hear me out, because I'm gonna explain it. He's up there with like, you know, the Scott Storches, the Dr. Dre's, like big number records.
Yeah, but
He's from the physical era.
Mhm.
He's from when motherfuckers were buying records and manipulating numbers and all that good
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah.
But like Naughty by Nature, again, this is they're on another level. They're like on that Cypress Hill level. They're like white people love Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
And then you have him at the helm of his own shit. Jaheim had a career.
Yes.
Next had a career.
Sure
Yes.
did.
Coffee Brown had a career. Like it's like,
Yes.
why did this not? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why not his solo situation as a producer not become more
Yeah.
Scott Storches and more like he had the touch?
Yes.
he's not spoke about. He's not spoken.
Because
like-
and I'm saying with all due respect, Triple C, you're right. But I'm also like when I'm hearing you guys, and I know you're bringing up as sort of praise, but I go Shaba, whoever else you just mentioned right now, and this guy and Easy. I'm like this is like
Michael Jackson, Aaliyah.
but like a remix. It's not like he did like a. I'm just saying like.
Yeah,
So
no, you're right.
trajectory, like now you're just getting work just to be busy, just to make sure.
But
I'm
I
still-
think to Triple C's point, he's not KG's not someone that you see in the spotlight. He's not someone that you see like out.
Is
Right.
that the reason maybe for this downfall? Like he didn't spearhead his own shit. Like look at me, look at me.
I think maybe so, man, because he don't respectfully, I'm and please take this.
he
should have, like, an
didn't
empire.
just blaze it. Like he didn't.
That's
Just
right. He's not all on the songs. He's not saying his name on the songs. Shit, half of the songs some of the songs that we talked about tonight, people didn't even know he produced. So he's just he's strictly about the music, and I think he got lost in that.
Because I mean,
From a perspective
a
of
lot of producers
name
get
out.
lost in the music and stuff like that, but like Diamond D gets lost in the music like that. Lil Finesse gets lost in the music like that. But they don't have like that man's. I assume got to be like rich.
Oh, he's still collecting.
Gotta be.
Collecting.
And it's
Yeah.
like this is what I'm saying. Like in
I mean,
terms
he's
of like,
probably still working too for me though.
Yeah, I'm
But, like,
pretty sure he still
we
is.
don't hear it. That's what I'm saying. Like, where's the hell? Like, he should have been in that trend. Like, I don't feel he's part of the school. Like, I feel like he got left behind. If that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying?
I understand where you're
He
going. I
should have
mean,
still been today, like this relevant. Because again, like same way Jeanne, like we said, should have been like and still follow. So like he should, like I said, the big situation. Like, pardon me, the big situation. Even in that era when he did that, what 97. Naughty's not even popping like that in 97.
right.
You know what I mean? But they
No.
researched it like you though, like you should be on the album because again, you emote some shit out of your beats, which he did in that particular case. That like I might want on my shit, right? More of that should have been happening, and it kind of was a little bit. Like I said, we explored a bunch of cool shit, but like there should have been more. He should have been like Timbaland ding the situation. If that makes sense, not this new Timbaland shit, whatever going on. But like at the time, Timbaland, like I'm going Scott Storch, I'm going after like everybody needs to have one from mine, one from me, one from me, one from me.
But he didn't make that kind of music though.
I was about to say my only.
It didn't matter what the genre. I'm not talking even hip hop. It could be R&B, but like he also
I'm
could have
just
just.
saying, he didn't make that kind of music though. Even in the next song, which is I think we would probably classify that as like a pop-ish song. It still had like soulful feel to the music. He didn't make that. He didn't.
All his shit is soulful.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not saying-
that's what I was getting ready to say.
That's my point though.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Like I think to be fair, right? I think because we're talking about Timbaland, Scott Storch in that realm, right? And I think the difference, in my opinion, is that KG was still more of a traditional R&B kind of sound, samples replayed, and more of a traditional R&B sound. Where, as we always say, the timeline is changing, and even the R&B side of the game is changing. So the Timbalands are pushing more of that. They're not necessarily R&B how it was when they were doing Aaliyah and Genuine. It's kind of changing a little bit again. And so I don't think KG was going after that side of the music. Because also what's popping too is, what do you call it? What is that TV show? What is it?
America's
TV
Got
show?
Talent.
Is that it with the singer, the voice, and All those singing shows that came out.
Nick Cannon.
Oh, American Idol.
American Idol, yes.
Oh,
So to me, that's also a significant point, is because this is where like the split is happening on that side, where people are chasing like the pop stuff, and I don't think KG was trying to necessarily go that direction. I
Agreed.
think maybe he's more of a traditional sound, but that's my own opinion.
I would agree with that.
I just feel like he could have been at the helm of his own little Divine Mills, his label should be way bigger, is my opinion.
Sure,
Day.
sure.
There should be, again, his conversation, like I said, when like we talk about some of the greats, again, he don't come up, and I feel like he needs to be.
oh, he
back.
needs to. I just
Okay.
realized through.
But I think it's his own fault for not like maybe he's too humble, like you're saying. Like he needs to be patting himself on the back.
Well, I got another question too after you finish, Joseph.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just feel like he needs to be out there front street promoting like, yo, I did that. Like I'm that, like I have the touch. I have the touch. You know, so I can do that. How do you know? Like the list go, you know what I'm saying? It goes on. It's like you could easily talk about Naughty and then anything to the Flavor Unit and then the John A, even though that wasn't his, but like I did that. Like just you feel me? Like all this shit, like they all just crazy. And
I just realized, and during all of this talk, the first vinyl I ever purchased with my own money was produced by him.
What do you mean? Which one?
Rotten Rascals.
Oh yeah.
You bought that?
Oh yeah, that I bought that and Be Happy at this. Those are my first two records I learned how to DJ on.
Wow.
In school. Amityville High School, yo.
Okay.
But that I don't know, man. Like he's kind of an anomaly because he has like the range of sound and everything, and the artists that he was working with and giving production to. It's kind of hard to be like he doesn't belong up there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
right.
He was that guy without being that guy. I mean,
right.
And I totally forgot that he was on the D Nice album, To the Rescue.
Yes.
He did 2 joints on there, and they were both fire. Time to Flow, both they had that. This is back when they put remix songs on the album too.
Yeah.
And he did both of them.
I have a question. So, because since we're talking about KG in the big producer class, because that's the Scott Storches, the Timbalands, the Dr. Dre's, that's the big boy producer class. Like, you know,
They seniors.
That's the big boy class.
I'll even throw in like the Ronnie Jerkins and shit like that. Like
the big boy class.
Because again, it's R&B. His shit is heavy R&B.
So my question, and it's to kind of flush it out a little bit, right? Do we know of any post 2000 big KG records in that senior class?
No.
Because if he had the touch, he would have still been getting work, which I'm sure KG's still getting work.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Like all the other records you were mentioning were like all after that post, and I was like, yeah, but like see, like I'm just gonna do this. Like I assume, right? Like I'm gonna do this just to keep the check coming in. But it's like, why aren't you almost like being a boss right now? Why aren't you like grabbing the next thing and making like I'm putting all my eggs in this basket for artists, blah blah blah, or these artists? Like he's got the money. He's got the track record. He's got a sound. He still makes music. You ain't gonna tell me he stopped making music.
Yeah.
It's like what? Like,
I mean, he got the Mary placement, and that was post 2000.
What's the name of that record?
What song? Yeah, what song is that?
Exactly.
He's on a Rick Ross album too.
Press on.
But like, what songs are these? Like,
I don't know. I just hope
on the Rick Ross joint.
That's just like I said. That's getting a check. Like you got placement. That's just getting placement. Like we talking about where the fuck are the hits? Where's like that's almost it's almost falling into the discussion that I feel like I want to have with you guys right now. Like if he's doing Rick Ross record, it's like you ain't Rick Ross kind of artist. Like I mean kind of producer. Like do your thing so that like you're
He's
bigger
on the
than
Selena Johnson album too.
But he should still have a hit on that Rick Ross album. That's the other side.
Does he know? Is that a hit record?
Still have a hit.
Ross album though.
Is it a hit?
I don't know. Play it.
I don't even know. I mean, like, what's the name of it?
Street Love.
Street Love by Rick Ross.
Because Rick Ross go to producers Jay.
He did a record with Brooke Hogan. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that
You see
might
what I'm saying?
that was a
You know what I'm
down.
saying?
Those are checks.
But
That
the,
was-
You know what I'm saying?
Angie Stone, he got a
Wait, it's called Rick Ross Street Love?
Yes.
I can't find that record. What album's on?
It's on Rise to Power.
That's the name of the album?
It's on Maybach Music, sir.
Maybach music.
Why is nothing?
and he has a record with Next called Splash.
Whoa.
Always these palsy titles.
That's what I don't get it, yo. I mean, it's the group naming the song, so
Why you always palsy?
Yeah, I don't think they here called Rise to whatever. That might be a mixtape or something, maybe.
Maybe.
Bone. He got a few tracks with Bone.
I'm just saying, like, I'm a little disappointed. Like I said, I thought that
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
he should be on levels. Just like the way Teddy Riley is probably sitting on some dope shit right now. Like it's still like I could drop music whenever I feel like he should be in that type of situation right now.
Right, right. And even
He needs to have a big fucking studio that people are like we should always check Divine Mills just in case. Like he needs to, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be so def levels his shit. Like it needs to be fucking big. Like he didn't just
like we should still know current KG records.
Yeah.
The way his music was selling since again we didn't know him, right?
Mm-hmm.
We should have known Divine Mills.
Mm-hmm. I see I understand what you're saying.
Nobody knows that name. Like we should have been like Divine Mills be putting out shit. Even fucking like back in the day, like Dallas Austin, like we knew about
Yeah.
Rowdy. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know Dallas Austin, you were like
Dark
Rowdy.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like we should know his thumbprint on when it was
Right.
shit. Like and it's that simple. Like oh shit, Divine Mills word. Like yo, that's Naughty by Nature. That's like oh word. That's fucking cake. Like yeah, like might be alright. And you know it's gonna be alright because like, his shit is good. I feel like it should have got to that level. Is what I'm trying to say.
True. I get you.
All right. Maybe this episode's gonna reach out to him somehow.
I hope so.
Find his way.
I mean it with all due respect.
Yeah,
Bell
it's
Bib,
not
Bell
about-
level
we,
of
we
great.
appreciate. We love KG over here, so
I
it's
feel he
Yeah.
that level of great. You need to be
Yeah.
walking around like, hey man, like I am a hit
He don't care,
maker.
bro. Maybe he don't care no more. He had his run.
That could very well be. I
I
saw
mean,
him do
the
a,
industry changed too. Let's be clear, the industry's changed, man.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't feel like dealing with it.
I saw him do an interview with somebody recently. I can't remember who, but I definitely want to revisit that. Yeah, I want to see what's up more with KG. We're gonna wrap things up for editing purposes, you know what I'm saying? Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at Eats Beats and Rhymes. Tonight, we talked about the best.
Wait, did we not bring up Hip Hop Parade?
We didn't. And thanks for cutting my monologue off. But no. we talk about Naughty though, because Naughty, I mean, Naughty in itself is him. Like
Written on Your Kitten? Yeah.
all that. That's what I'm saying. All of that. Like that.
That was
that-
KG though. I don't think Written on Your Kid was KG.
You know what that was him?
No, that was QD3.
What they let someone else do beats on the first album?
Written on Your Kitten. Oh, where's my kitty cat? Where's
Yeah,
the remix that they put the video out for is QD3.
Oh, the version that came out on the
The
video.
remix, but the album version is KG.
Oh, is it? Okay, I never played the album version. I always played the remix.
Yeah. The album
Wait,
version
the
is
video version? Because there's a video version. Ain't there a video for that?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's the QD3 version?
yeah,
That would
yeah.
Yeah.
That's QD3.
that sound like it would be some QD3 shit.
Guard your grill.
God, your grill, knuckle up.
We didn't even talk about that. So
It's talking about Naughty. Like,
Yeah, again, for editing purposes, we can wrap it up. Catch us every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube, all your DSPs. One word, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a good night. Peace. Enjoy your week, guys.
Space.
Oh no.